So this review is going to be very short because I really don't have much to say because mainly this whole episode was about Princess and Ray J's wedding. Two people that I could care the fucking least about, okay? Like, I don't care about Princess, and I damn sure don't care about Ray J, and I fuck sure don't give a fuck about their wedding or whether it went through or not. But I'm just gonna work with what I have. This video may not be no more than 5 minutes long, so I'm just gonna get to it and get done, because I have to get some sleep and get ready for my mom's surgery in like the next 4 hours. So yeah, let's just do that because I was really debating on whether I was going to do this video or not. So let's just get into it. I'm just going to start off with Tierra and Nicki. Okay, Tierra, you know, her and Nicki had a heartfelt conversation. It was pretty much about Tierra and her bout with alcoholism. And you know, Nicki was basically saying, like, just hearing Tierra talk about how she can handle it and how she's gonna do better and everything like that, it reminded her so much of her brother. And her brother died, you know, because he was an alcoholic or whatever. And you know, a lot of the times when we watch these reality shows and we always so quick to say, oh, that's fake, oh, that's scripted, oh, that was set up. But in this particular scene right here, I just doubt that this was fake. I doubt that they were fake crying. I doubt that this was some General Hospital shit. I really doubt it. So that's just what I think. I think that they were legitimately, you know, sad and everything because I do feel like Nicki is one of Tierra's real friends on the show, and I doubt that she wants to see anything bad happen to Tierra, and that was pretty much certain. Like, you never really see Nicki crying, you know what I mean? Like, just watching her and those plastic bag tears of hers just made me feel for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really did. And just seeing Tierra crying, that made me feel for her too. So that particular scene was probably the realest scene I have seen this whole season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And that's just me being 100% the fuck honest. And it's just real talk. And I want Tierra, and you know, she made a point to say that her career is not where it is, and a lot of it has a lot to do with herself. So she took the blame for her own fuck-ups and her own mishaps in her career. And it's nice to see somebody that's willing to take the blame for what the fuck they done. You know what I mean? And that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I do want Tierra to win. I know a lot of people think that it's not possible. She hasn't had an album out in over 11 years. She hasn't had a poppin' single since Sponsor, and that was 6 years ago. So a lot of people don't believe in her. But you gotta understand, if somebody like Tamar Braxton can make it, a person who didn't have an album out for 13 years. 13 years. She had an album out 13 years before she put out an album, put out that Love and War album, and got Grammy nominations for it. Nobody thought that she would ever make it. K. Michelle, she was an artist for 3 years before she joined Love and Hip Hop. Nobody thought that she would make it because she was a fucking reality star. And look at her now, got her own businesses and everything. Like, got a lot of big things going for her. And Tierra Marie, she has talent, and I have her first album, you know what I mean? And I was a huge fan of hers long before Love and Hip Hop. I really, really was. So I want her to make it, and I want her to be able to do well for herself. You know what I mean? Like, I really want her to make it. I want her to do well, and I want her to be able to get her career on track because she does have a voice, and I want her to use that, and I want her to use that platform. God willing, she's back for the 4th season. I want her to be focused on nothing but getting her career in order and getting her music out there and getting a real record deal and just getting herself together because, you know, we all have a lot of self-improvement, and she has a lot of work to go, and I hope that she does that. And that's just real talk. I love Tierra Marie, and it is what it is. I want to see her win. So getting into Princess and Ray J, and this is going to be very brief. Brandy decided to run her big ass mouth, her widescreen mouth, and decided to tell Ray J that Princess wanted to do a prenup. Ray J don't feel good about it. He talked to Princess about it. Princess decides that she wants to kick Brandy ass out the wedding. But my thing about it is, Princess, what you so mad for? Because then you tell her business about the $27,000. Okay, so y'all are equal. Now you want to kick the bitch out the motherfucking wedding now. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have been in your wedding if you told my motherfucking business, but you know it is what it is. You know, so the whole prenup thing was bothering Ray J, you know what I mean? He didn't want to be bothered with Princess, but it's like they was just going through the motions with the last few days of them being single. And, you know, he just felt like she wasn't keeping it real with him. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't being down for him the way she should. And that's just how she felt, and she just felt like, he felt like, if we gonna get married, and we don't even trust each other enough to tell each other the truth, and that's just that is the truth. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't able to be real with this motherfucker. You just want to sit out here and give prenups and shit, and you can't tell him. Oh, okay, but you so in love though, bitch. Please have a seat. But that's just how I feel about that, y'all. And he decided that he was gonna go out to the strip club. The next day, he did not. He came. It's time for the wedding. He didn't go to the strip club, but Princess wasn't hearing it. So Ray J told Sonya about it, and Sonya decided, let me put my feelings aside and go talk to this bitch. So she went and talked to Princess and gave her a better understanding. Ray J told Princess that he had a surprise for her. Princess daddy just so happened to be there, and she got the surprise of her life to see that. And I thought that was sweet. All in all, they wanted up getting married. Brandy sung at the wedding, so did Anthony Hamilton, and that was all she wrote. I would give this season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood a C because it started off so strong, but it fell so flat. There was a lot of episodes where Moniece wasn't present. I felt like the show was way too focused on Princess and Ray J's wedding. Nobody really cares about that. I really didn't give a fuck about Nikki and Rosa. Safari started off annoying as hell, but he wound up being one of the funniest cast members on there. Lyrica and A1 probably had the best storyline out of everybody, and so did Masika. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. Hopefully next season will be better. I'm just waiting on the reunion, and hopefully Love and Hip Hop New York will give me what I need, because Hollywood and Atlanta have been very disappointing. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. I'm out of here. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna give myself some rest so I can get up at 4:30 in the morning, because my mother has to have surgery at like 5 in the morning. So I gotta get up and get ready for that. And I'm out here, y'all. Peace.